I'll tell you one incident from my NortheEast cycling expedition. The name of the place is Mr Phom. I just had this delicious organic pineapples and moved forward. 20 meters later, the free wheel of the bicycle just popped out. It was broken. It was a breakdown. And for me, a complete stranger in what felt like in the middle of nowhere, it was a very tough spot to be in. The risk of moving forward or going back was the same. The clock was ticking. All the so-called planned things were suddenly stalled. Then, one single phone call to an unknown person. No questions, no long conversation. Yes, sir, I'll take care of it. And then everything was taken care of. Because of the incredible people of my country, the most important project of my life, circumnavigating India on a pedal bike, is a grand success. This Friday, I am proud to introduce Mr. Yamet Phom, the person of my story, the person of this story. He is the founder of the Gear Thrills Cycling Club Dimapur, and someone I deeply respect. But this podcast is not just about cycling or traveling. It is about Nagaland, life in one of the most beautiful corners of my country. Paradise, I can say, about history, culture, music, food, and where things were.
Alright, so how have you been?
I'm good. How are you? How is everything in Nagaland?
Everything is going fine. Chal raha hai. First of all, thank you so much for having me, by the way.
How is the weather in these days in Nagaland in summer?
Right now in Dimapur, I would say it's very humid, very hot in Dimapur. Other parts of Nagaland is quite pretty pleasant. It's summer, no? So tropical heat, very humid.
Okay.
But it's fine. Yeah. Well, I stay in Dimapur, which is just in the border of Assam.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've been there now 2 times on bicycle.
You have been there once or twice? I'm confused.
Twice.
Twice, no? Okay. That's nice.
This is the first time actually we are looking at face to face.
Yeah, I think so.
What happened, when I last time 2024 November. So when I reached Dimapur, my brother-in-law wants to join me from Dimapur to the rest of the journey till Agartala. That's the plan. So I bought a cycle in that the market Tech Tree cycle shop. So
Okay.
I bought a cycle because that's the only cycle affordable, and then for his height, because I need a 29 frame, the large frame.
Yeah, the large one. Yeah.
So I bought it.
So the last you came was last year, November.
2024 November.
Okay.
So I came on 2023 November and then 2024 November. I did NortheEast 2 times actually on bicycle.
Okay. Because I think we met in 2023, I think, right? We met in...
No.
Was it last year?
2023 I didn't meet anybody in Dimapur 2023.
So last year we met then.
24. Recently, just less than 6 months ago. Yeah, 6 months ago.
I think so. I was quite confused. No, I do meet around people, no? People traveling from different parts of India. I meet them. So I was kind of confused.
My brother-in-law wants to join me from Dimapur, so I bought a cycle in Tech Tree there. So I was searching for some good cycle shops, and then some people whom I can talk to so that I can get a good deal, something like that. One guy said, Yamet, you can contact him. I tried to call you on Sunday, you are not available. So next day we moved towards Kohima, reached after 36 kilometers, something like that, to Mr Phom. We had those delicious pineapples. Then we moved forward. Suddenly, Sriram is my brother-in-law. He is like, fell behind, and then I saw this. So the crank is broken actually. The free wheel actually is out. It's freely moving. It's not pedaling. So that's when I first called you, Yamet. This is the problem. So you have arranged 2 guys when we reached Kohima. We pushed all those 38 kilometers by, walked till the top of the hill. So that was the adventure. It was really good, awesome. It was a very difficult time, how we make a decision whether we have to hop into a truck and then go forward or go back and Dimapur, wasting time for 1 more day. So It was a lot of learning, and then how we improvise on the spot.
Yeah. But quite a story you have.
And I didn't get a good opportunity to say to show and to say thank you to you.
It's all right.
So it's like you have been like a lot of help, because there were two people waiting.
Okay.
It's like it was amazing. So thanks a lot.
Sure.
And then because of that reason, my journey is complete in 2024.
So nice. So like,
this is the story.
I mean, I do remember now, but I didn't know the struggle that you had, this free will thing. So happy.
Yeah.
But then your bike got fixed in Kohima, right? Not in Dimapur.
No. We didn't come back. We went forward.
Yes. Okay. My friend there, it must be, I think, Jami. He must have fixed your bike.
Yeah. Two people came. So actually, what happened? Two people came. They didn't have a tool. So there is another guy, Rocco, also joined.
Okay,
so
Rocco.
Three of them, they couldn't open it. So what happened? Rocco took it to the heart. He said like, oh no. He took the tire and then left for that night.
He had to fix it.
Next day morning, I got a message, done and dusted. And he brought it back and then fixed the bicycle.
Rocco. He's a good friend of mine.
This is not about me, it's about you. So start with yourself. Tell me about yourself.
Well, let me introduce myself again. My name is Yamet Phom. I am from Dimapur, Nagaland. I am the founder and the current president of the Gear Trail Cycling Club, which is based in Dimapur headquarters. And I'm 24 years old. I'm just going around helping in some family business at the moment, cycling meantime. Yeah, well, that's about me. Nothing so special. I would say, did we meet in person? I'm still confused. No. I met another person from Andhra Pradesh. I fixed his bike in our workshop. And I don't know, I thought you looked similar, so I was confused again.
No, I'm sure I didn't meet you, because I only went to one many cycle shops, but we bought a cycle in Tech Tree, small.
Acha. I'm so sorry, my bad.
It's okay. But you have actually followed up me. You called me on the next day. So we came
I wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Went to Mautown and then returned and then went forward.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that if you guys are okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's about me. I cycle.
Tell me more about the GTCC, the Gear Trail Cycling Club.
Well, the Gear Trail Cycling Club, we are actually three founders. We have two co-founders and I'm the co-founder. So it started back in 2021 during lockdowns, I would say. I was part of a cycling community for when I was a teenager, 2014, ever since. I don't remember also. I've been cycling when I was around for studies. I wasn't in Nagland. I didn't study in Nagland. So I was out around. I came back home for COVID. That's when I thought, I like to cycle. I have my friends. We all started, riding together, and we started the Gear Trail Cycling Club with a very simple ideology to promote cycling in Nagaland. And we organize events twice a year, maybe thrice a year, for mountain biking and all. So that's about it. We don't have a professional team that goes, representing Nagaland as of now. That we are just a team that promotes cycling here in Nagaland, and we make sure that cycling community stays strong here. And that's what we are doing at the moment, and that's what we have been doing. Well, nothing so special about it. Are you planning to come to Nagaland?
I want to pedal NortheEast once again, one more time. I want to come again.
Have you, till which part of Nagaland have you explored cycling?
So the journey was from only small portion from Dimapur to Kohima and then further to Mao.
Okay,
Manipur.
then. So you haven't explored much of Nagaland.
No, I want to go to Wokha, Mokokchung, that part, and then borders of Nagaland.
Yes, you should.
One lifetime is not enough to see the country. See this cycling part I did as part of Pedal Bike India on Pedal Bike project. The title of the project is Limits and Beyond. So I have covered all the entire border sections of India. But
That's
Northeast touching the borders is difficult because of the terrain, because of many other reasons.
Yeah. True. But this time when you come again, please do contact me.
Yeah.
I will accompany you with my boys and with my team.
Yes.
We'll have a good time this time.
I have plans. I will execute it when. So we don't know when it happens. It's all a lot of things. So many stars needs to be aligned for such a big project actually.
I mean, you coming from a different state, I'm sure you won't have any problem because I believe that we Northeast people are like hospitable. I believe that, and we're welcoming. So I'm sure that I don't think you'll have any problem in Northeast.
I will come back soon. Next time I'll let you know. But this is not about me. We'll talk about more about you and your state. And then,
sure.
What are the activities you guys are doing nowadays? Like about cycling activities?
So we recently had a XCO championship in Nagland, organized by me. XCO is like mountain biking, cross country. We pedal like minimum 30 kilometers, minimum 30. So yeah, there was one race that we organized recently last year. So we took that forward to the Nagaland Olympics. It's a government body. So we're still waiting for the green signal to, bring a part 2 for the event. Cycling is going good so far in Nagaland. I think in Kohima, there's so much of potential in Kohima. You have been there, but Kohima, I don't think we're being able to catch up with the thing. Dimapur is doing very nice, but Dimapur you have been, it's not a hilly terrain, it's not a hilly place also. So I feel like Kohima has a better potential, Mokokchung. So we're trying to promote all these places, but we need help from the government as well. We can't just do it on our own. Right now we're just here and there, trying to figure out with the government, with the people, ourselves as well, to promote the whole cycling. See, in Nagaland, people are, I don't want to say anything personal, but like when it comes to cycling, people see no scope, I think, which really hurts me. अभी तो start किया है club, have to keep promoting cycling, so we are trying our best. ऐसा ही चल रहा है.
How many members are there in the cycling club nowadays?
Oh, in my cycling club right now, GTCC, the last recorded we have around 107, including myself. 107 all over Nagland. We have 4 branches in Nagland: Dimapur, Kohima, Mokokchung, and Futsuro. 4 places.
What is the 4th one?
Futsuro. It's in Pek, under Pek district. It's just 2 hours away from Kohima.
Okay.
It's a lovely place. It's just an amazing. I think they have one of the highest peaks in Ireland, mountain top. Very beautiful.
What is your cycling background?
Well, I started cycling when I was, say, 13. I've been cycling for more than 10 years now. And I did participate in many local races. I have only 4 medals, I think. Just 4 medals in my whole cycling journey. And then when I started cycling, I was the youngest cyclist in the club. Then in 2018, I was promoted to the overall in charge cycling the overall in charge of a cycling club. There was No Barrier Cycling Club. His name is Tinobilo, who is the founder. So he appointed me and entrusted me to run the whole club. I was just, 17 years old? So that's when I got the idea, the good and bad. And then that's where I learned a lot. And then in 2020, when I came back after COVID, I came back home. That's when I saw the ground reality of cycling in Nagaland. Then I had to, do something. People were not aware of cycling. There were cyclists who were cycling, but no idea, no scope, So I thought, कुछ करना पड़ेगा इसलिए. And as a cyclist myself, as a passionate cyclist, I started this club, and my background is very short. I don't know how do I say it. I cycled from 2013, kept cycling, been a part of many other clubs, took part in local races, got my name, got myself some name, some status maybe, a little bit, but that's about it. And then Gear Trail GTCC came up.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years now, my club. It's been 4 years. We'll be celebrating our 5th year next year. You can join if you want to.
Possible, I'll join for the 5th anniversary celebrations.
January,
So before this one, where were you? Where were you before COVID?
I was in Rajasthan.
अच्छा.
मैंने पढ़ाई रहा क्या?
कोटा.
Kota नहीं, Alwar.
Okay.
It's nearby Haryana.
Okay.
2 hours drive from Delhi.
Understood. Okay.
That's where I started.
I have another friend in Kohima, Vibhor. He also studied in LPU, Lovely Professional University,
Acha.
Punjab.
Many of people from Nagaland, I think they go outside Nagaland to study. I think.
How about the education system there in Nagaland? Is it okay?
Education is. I mean, what can I say now? Yeah, it's good. I would say. Government sector, I won't say anything on this part. Government sector, the private schools and colleges, they're doing pretty well. And I have friends who studies here in private colleges and private schools. And I mean, I visited a few of the schools, and it's nice. Private sector is doing as well as any other private sectors around India.
What is your profession now?
Yeah, actually, right now, I am into my family business.
Okay.
I'm looking into the transport logistics. So it's just been 8 months now. I started working back in last year, August, September, like that. October, November. Yeah, somewhere around 6, 7 months. So right now I'm doing this. I studied sociology, bachelor's in sociology in Guwahati. And I did my high schools from Rajasthan. I was in Delhi before, then Rajasthan, and then Guwahati. In between Bangalore, 1 year Bangalore. सब जगह घुमा है.
सब जगह घूमना है और क्या? The purpose of life is to see the world.
Yeah, exactly. India is so diverse, so you can't finish it. I don't know. I wonder, how do I explore every part? नहीं होगा.
Not possible. One lifetime is not enough to understand this country.
Nah. Nagaland, no. Nagaland itself, such a small state. I still can't cover up the entire Nagaland. So I tell my friends who visit Nagaland, stay for at least 10 days. Then you would get a little bit of idea. People come, stay for 2 days, they go back. You will see nothing. You need to stay for a week. I mean, India is a very big country.
Which tribe you belong
to? My dad is Phom, eastern part of Naga, and my mom is Angami.
Nagaland.
Kohima. Next.
Kohima.
Well, Kohima, it's a nice place. If you have been
Yeah.
to Kohima, I'm sure you have seen some gist of Nagaland.
Yeah, you guys have the entry gates for every village. Every village has a different symbol.
Yeah.
And what is that? You will see the wealth of the village is determined by the entry board, something like that.
Kind of. The status, the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bigger the village
There
gate.
is one guy standing on the statue with the head.
What? Wait, in Kohima?
Yeah, there are some places. I went to the Hornbill. Everywhere there is. See, this is all. I think this is all the advertisement or making the festival famous. So everyone, one guy will
tradition.
carry head.
It's a part of a Naga tradition, I'm sure.
Yeah,
But
there will be many headhunting stories you guys have heard before. I mean, from your childhood.
I mean, headhunting was practiced. It was very common, I think, back in the time. It was
Do you know the story behind the headhunting?
a little bit. I do. I'm not so sure. See, as far as I remember, somebody told me in my village, someone from my dad's side, headhunting was like a practice for like warriors, a symbol of power. So whenever one warrior would cut off another warrior's head, they would get a necklace of one head. And the more heads you cut off, the more heads you get to wear. So it becomes like a symbol of power and thing. And back in the days, I think there was many villages were isolating themselves. Inter-tribe wars were common. So that's where I think headhunting was practiced and became a status symbol for many tribes. That's one thing I know. But also, one interesting fact: when you would cut off one woman's head, you get a very different necklace again for that. So see, these are all the things that are there, which I also need to explore myself and understand them. And if you come this time, we'll do that together.
Yeah, sure. So cutting
Also,
a woman's head is not considered as a powerful thing, is it?
I'm not sure, but they would get a different necklace for that one.
Okay.
So considered different again. And the last practice was what? 1960s mid early. That was last practice in the eastern part of Nagland. So this Kohima, Dimapur are not eastern. Eastern would be those Longling, Tuinsang, Mon. So those are the eastern part of Nagland.
The Burma border side.
Burma border side. Yeah, eastern parts of Nagland. So there was, I think, that part was the last area to practice headhunting. So, I mean, I myself, I'm from Eastern, so my dad side.
I see Nagaland used to be one of the favorite state since when I was very young. There used to be one Telugu magazine,
Okay.
every weekly magazine. In that, there were stories about different states of this country every week. And then one day, I still remember reading about Nagaland and tribal dances, the food, life over there. So then I had this dream of coming to Nagaland. That's why I really love the place. And then the expectations about the state actually when I visited, really it was so. I loved it. I mean, there was no disappointment in this state.
So
Not even
sad.
a single incident. That's why.
So nice. So glad to know that.
So then I thought, like, okay, I should explore more about this state.
So like I'm saying,
food habits. What do you eat daily? Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
And breakfast is, see, most of the places in Nagaland, we don't take breakfast, I think. In Dimapur, Kohima and all, maybe people do, but like in the remote areas of Nagaland, there's just lunch, maybe tea break, then dinner. No breakfast. But just to add into this thing, we don't take much of fry, Nagas. They prefer more of boil, vegetable boils, and a lot of meat. A lot of meat.
So, lunch and dinner with meat.
I mean, most of the households, yeah. It's part of our daily diet, I think.
Yeah.
Are you vegetarian, by the way?
I am a vegetarian. I never touched a piece of meat or fish in my entire life.
I just asked. I mean,
No, that's okay.
yeah. I mean, I have a friend who is a vegetarian, and he still eats with us. I mean, he takes his own veg, like he won't touch any of the meat, and we just live like that. हो जाता है.
Yeah. And see, did you ever visit a vegetarian restaurant? See, suddenly, like, did you ever visit a vegetarian restaurant and
Yeah,
what
I have.
in a vegetarian restaurant?
Puri sabzi, maybe paratha, or maybe rice with some bhaji. चलता है.
But you don't enjoy, right? The food?
And I do. Sometimes I do. I mean, हमेशा मीट खा के भी बोर हो जाता था ना. No, it's not like we take meat daily. But yeah, it's part of our diet in Nagland.
It feels so funny when a guy who eats a lot of meat suddenly he visits a vegetarian restaurant and looks at the menu.
गुस्सा आ जाएगा ना उसको. कहाँ पे आ गया हम? I have friends who are like that.
Yeah.
But when I was in Bangalore, I really cut down my meat consumption. Like I was veg mostly. I don't know, because South food they're nice. Breakfast, the best.
Breakfast is best, and what is this? In Karnataka, the akki rote, the rice roti.
Rice roti, yes. That I forgot the name also. My friends would take me out.
It's akki rote.
Akki roti. It's been so many years I haven't been to Bangalore. Well, yeah, that's about it. Food habits are, I mean, we take mostly boiled meat is part of our food system only, diet. So it's pretty common for us to consume meat, chicken, pork, something. Other than that, what? Boil. Just don't forget boil. Boil is like konai in our diet. Right?
Rice. I mean, you eat the curries or meat curries or veg curries with rice or
with rice.
White
rice is like in every part of our place.
No roti.
Roti, no, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, later, but we don't prepare in the house. Like,
yeah. So I have heard another thing about this one. Music is part of Naga's daily life. I mean, in Nagaland. Is it true?
I mean, I can't say on this. As in, like, music part of our thing, right? See, I can't really say much on that because I'm not a musician also. But yeah, with Nagas, as in to say with youngsters, people are really into music and there are a lot of musicians coming up, so many local artists from Nagaland, and most of them are really talented also. I mean, I really like encourage my friends who are into music to, pursue more. But generally, Nagas are into music, yeah. They like playing instruments, and I mean, every out of 10 people in Nagaland, 5 of them will know how to play an instrument. Out of the 5 in 10. किसी को guitar, किसी को तो piano, किसी को violin. So Nagas are really into music. That is one thing. But I don't know what part of music you're saying. As in folk songs and all. I'm not sure. But at the present of the present music, pop and all, yeah, Nagas are really into it, and most of them are really talented. You can check out some artists from Nagland, Moko Koza and all this, and there are many more. Lin and Jamira, so many talented artists from Nagland, so well in music. Sometimes I would think I wish I can sing also, but हमको तो बस साइकिल चलाना आता है ना.
Yes. Yeah. So and then Christianity, right? Mostly
Yeah.
Christian.
I mean, I think 95-100% Christianity only, I'm sure.
But okay, but like Christianity is not there, na? It is Christianity is a converted Christians. The
Yeah,
recent
yeah.
times, probably, right?
Converted. I think back in late 1800s. Like, I think it's been almost 150 years से ऊपर हो गया. Christianity in Nagaland, 150 years, more than that, yeah. So, yeah, there's missionaries from outside, I think from the West, they came and started preaching the gospel. That's where, and that's where this headhunting you were talking about. That's when after Christianity, the headhunting, all these practices were, they were stopped because of Christianity. And that only unity है यार, क्योंकि we are like, Nagaland has so many tribes. I think there are 17 officially recognized tribes in Nagaland. Such a small state, but so many tribes, so many languages dialects. And even the village has its own dialect again. See, so diverse. But after Christianity, people, came together, and that's where we stopped practicing all this headhunting and worshipping the nature and all this. Animistic, I think. Animistic. We're animistic before. Yeah, but after Christianity, everything stopped, and people started, preaching the gospel and taking the Christianity more. Yeah, that's it, I think, in terms of Christianity.
What about the religious practices before Christianity? Do you have any idea?
Like I said, animistic, like nature. We worship nature. Agriculture was a very big part of our system. Like we would celebrate harvest, and would worship the harvest, and even while sowing, seasons, the weather, the nature was what I think we believed in. I did a research last time in my tribe, and that's when I got to know that we would worship even the rocks, like special rock, and even the mountain. So animistic, yeah, we would worship all this. And there were so many rituals and practices done. According to my research, I had a thesis back in my college. So that's when I got to learn that there was rituals and before Christianity, right? So if there was a sick person, we would take that sick person to the highest tabletop, do some rituals, maybe cut an animal and then throw the blood around. That's sort of things. So like it's not Christianity. It's not very well in the eyes of Christianity, in the point of view. So after Christianity, those were not, practiced, since they were not considered holy or not considered clean. Very demonic types, I would say. So like that's where we stopped. Thanks to Christianity, we are where we are now after Christianity.
So
You come to
now
Nagaland once. I'll take you around.
it's about time, the nature,
Of course. Of course.
the cosmos should give an instruction. Then only we will be able to do something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
I know.
That's what
If you come,
that's what my superstition is actually.
if you come to Nagaland again, I will take
Yes,
you to
yes.
some places where you can meet some locals. They would know 10 times better than me, like what's really there. And that's where you will learn a lot. But yeah, after Christianity, sab ruk gaya. And I think everybody is Christian here. I think Naga is the locals. I think everybody is Christian. 95, 100%, I'm sure. Yeah. It was
And
because
but
of Christianity. Yeah.
do you guys practice those old traditions or old the cultural activities present day in your homes other than going to church? I mean,
No,
those
no.
kind of things are still there.
I mean, most of the towns around Nagaland, I don't think we do. Maybe in the remote villages of Nagaland, maybe they do. But no, here in our place, like, we don't. We do remember them. Like, we do have to, learn our culture. We should not forget the thing. But we don't practice it though. We just learn about them. Not everything, but we don't practice such. But in the remote areas, I'm sure they do. Still.
And festivals, you have festivals other than Christian festivals.
Yeah, we have. They're sacred. Most of the festivals are to do with harvest or sowing of the seeds. So yeah, these things are still practiced. We still do celebrate those festivals. But maybe not in the same way that was practiced before. In today's context, we practice it how? We just gather, do some songs, go to the fields, do the work, then celebrate at night. That's normally how it's done in today's context.
How is life in Nagaland? How is life in Nagaland?
Everything is fine, everything is peaceful. Everybody is doing their own work. As a way, nothing is happening at the moment. There are some small controversies going on and to do with our education system, but not education, sorry. I won't touch those points. Very controversial ho jayega.
Yeah.
So I don't want to touch those points. But yeah, other than that, everything is fine. We're going. People are in their own world. Development is okay on me. Like, it's not the best. It's not the worst. It's not good also.
Yeah.
It's not bad also. It's all right. People are just living their life here. Everybody's happy, I'm sure. And there are some things going on, but in terms of all this politics talk, but I don't see anything affecting our daily life. Like, jo ho raha hai, upar pe ho raha hai, but ground level, us people living here, everybody seems to be chill and everybody's happy, I'm sure. Because I haven't seen any violence or such till today. Talks to chalta rahega upar pe. Some news coverage will be covering up all the things. Must be going on, but ground level, people here, the societies, they're all happy on me, I'm sure. Because I see no violence or no disagreement or something as of now. Everybody's happy, I'm sure. Server is bad, okay? The network is very bad here.
What is the best time to visit Nagaland?
Winter.
Best season?
Yeah,
Winter.
December, Christmas time. Maybe Hornbill, or maybe even after Hornbill. It's very nice. And we celebrate Christmas here like no other. Like, you would see decorations everywhere. There's, something or the other happening, some live concert there, maybe some local, I don't know, some artists who come by, something or the other is happening. So December, I think it's a good time. November, December, till Jan, somewhere there. New Year's is nice here. It's not bad. It's very cold. And so nice. The best time again, like I said, December, January, or November last. The best time. You haven't been to Zuku, right? Zuku Valley.
No.
You should plan for that as well.
There was a plan this time, in 2024, but Vivor's mother admitted, she has got some illness, so we couldn't plan that. So I had to change the entire plan. Everything is preponed. Next time, there is always next time.
Yeah.
So what are the other places other than Zoko Valley to visit in Nagaland?
Maybe some eastern part of Nagaland. There's one, Saramati, Mount Saramati, the highest mountain in Nagaland. I think I've seen some photos in this. It's amazing. And even Noklak, the Burma border. You can even go to the Burma side, Maybe buy their stuff and come back to India again. That's what I heard. I don't know. So eastern part of Nagaland you should really explore. Kohima as well. अच्छा से explore करना है. And every part of Nagaland, I don't know which is bad and which is good. If you want to see the actual raw Nagaland, then go to eastern part of Nagaland. That's if you have been to eastern, you have seen some real stuff of Nagaland.
Is it safe for a woman solo traveler, one woman, single female, she can travel in Nagaland without any fear, any doubts?
I don't think so. There have been many YouTubers and also travelers, solo travelers, female, who came to Nagaland, stayed, went back home. I have not heard a single case of any harassment of a traveler, of any traveler in Nagaland. Of female traveler. Not a single case, not a single word I heard. So I'm sure it's safe. And we here in Nagaland, we like people who visit. We want to welcome them. And I think that's part of in every of northeastern areas as well. We like to visit. We like to welcome visitors, and I'm sure that there will be no problem for female solo travelers, because I have not heard a single case in Northeast. I think so. I might be wrong. I don't know, but I'm sure it's 99.9% safe. Can't give you 100 though. Would love to give you 100%. But yeah, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe, I'm sure. You have been here, right? I'm sure you also know you have some idea.
I was very comfortable there. There was no English. Everybody speaks in English, no language, because I am not a native Hindi speaking person.
Okay.
Most of the people, everywhere people speak English. There are no street dogs in the entire state. There was no street dog in Nagaland. In this only one single state, a dog never barked behind my cycle.
Nagaland?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a big relief, I didn't notice it until I faced this issue in Assam.
No, what we do is most of the owners of the dogs, we don't have stray dogs here, to be honest. We don't have stray dogs. Every dog we don't have stray dogs. They have an owner. Every dog, they have an owner. I have 4 dogs. I won't let my dogs go out of the gate. I will just keep them inside. So, yeah. In Nagland.
This is one thing very comfortable. Otherwise, everywhere there is always a fear that a dog might run behind me, chase me.
I know. Sometimes it happens. Even me, I cycle, no? It's इतना बड़ा कुत्ता मेरा पीछे. It's the worst nightmare for every cyclist.
Yeah, every cyclist.
You have to pedal as fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nagaland is quite less.
Tell me about your bicycle.
My bicycle? I have 3 bicycles. I'll just talk about the main one, the one that I have. I ride a Trek Top Fuel 2021 model. 2022 model, sorry. I got it from Spoke Up Guwahati. Trek, it's from US, the brand, Waterloo, Wisconsin. So they're designed in California, I think. I'm not sure, but they're designed in Waterloo, Wisconsin. And Trek is one of the oldest brands in cycling, in cycle brand companies also. So I use that, and it's carbon framed, cylinder, full suspension. You can check it out, Trek Top Fuel. So, and I have other bikes as well, but I won't talk on those. But the main bike that I have, it was gifted by my
Road
father.
bike or handle bike? I mean pedal bike. Sorry.
Mountain bike. It's a straight handlebar. Road bikes, I'm not into road bikes. And here in Nagaland, I don't think we have enough potential as well to promote road biking. The roads are nice, but the terrain, doesn't really suit uphill and so many other aspects. I don't really think. Yeah. But mountain biking has a lot of potential in Nagaland.
If I ask you to give you a message to the people of Nagaland, what is your message?
I'm still a very young person to be giving message, but as a young guy to the youth, I would say that we should preserve our identity, and we should preserve our culture, understand our deep roots, and along with that we should work hard, keeping in mind of our culture. We should adapt with the new world that's happening, that's going forward. We should catch up with the world. That's advice to myself as well. So we should all work together, preserving our culture, and work hard, following up with the world, so that we'll have the best of both worlds and we can take it forward. And the same advice to myself as well.
I want you to give a message to the people of India, but it should address every person in this country. This is the tricky thing I want to put you in.
This is quite tricky though. Well, Nagaland is a beautiful place. It's located in the northeastern part of India. It's just right next to Myanmar, very close to. I mean, we share borders with them, yes, and we are all in it together. India is a very beautiful place with a lot of diverse. Everybody is very different from one another, but yet we are all together in it. India, there's a slogan, right? Unity in diversity. That's what I was going to say. So, yes, India is a very beautiful country. It's a very beautiful place. India is blessed with so much of, richness of culture, beautiful places, and just so much of things to talk about. So we should all live together. Come to Nagaland as well. Come to NortheEast, sorry. We should all, support one another. And I'm sure many people do support, but just a reminder, we should all be together and take our country forward with our own uniqueness and with our own, God has given us so much of resources. We should make great use of them, and we can, make India so beautiful again. It is already very beautiful. It can be more beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Just one last question.
Yes.
आपको हिंदी मालूम है क्या?
समझने में भी दिक्कत नहीं, बात करने में भी दिक्कत नहीं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा जो वोकैबुलरी होता है ना, वो बहुत मुश्किल होता है. तो मैं
अच्छा है तो
अंग्रेजी और हिंदी दोनों मिला के बात करता हूँ.
सेम मेरा भी ऐसा ही सीन है. ठीक ही तो है आपका हिंदी. I was thinking
बात करने में और बॉलीवुड फिल्म देखने में बहुत मजा नहीं आता है आंध्रा वालों को, क्योंकि बाहुबली बनाते हैं ना हम.
अरे KGF नागालैंड में ना very famous South movies.
Yeah.
KGF, बाहुबली, क्या क्या.
Yeah. It's not like it's just a funny statement that I don't like Hindi. I don't want to talk in Hindi. Hindi में बात करने में मजा नहीं आता. Because Hindi is the main medium in this country. So Hindi सीखना पड़ेगा सबको.
Yeah, I mean Hindi we should at least know some basics. At least बोलना सपना चाहिए थोड़ा. मेरा हिंदी अभी बहुत खराब हो गया यहाँ पे रह के ना.
लेकिन कौन सा भाषा बात करेंगे आपके घर पे? What is the language that you speak in your home?
My dad is Phom, so with him I speak in Phom. My mom is Angami. With her, I don't know Angami much, so a little bit of Angami and Nagamis. That is our common dialect. So which was adopted from Assamese. So since we Nagas, we don't have a common dialect to communicate with each other. We took this medium as the medium, Nagamis. So we speak in Nagamis. Well,
I have so many questions, but when I reach good, if I reach 100,000 subscribers, then we talk more big, more wise, more intense.
Yes.
But for now, we will keep it very entertaining, very simple.
Thank you so much for having me. I mean, it was nice. I could also, it was like a recap for myself. I was not prepared for this podcast. I just came there, I just sat down. But it was like a recap and so refreshing for me as well. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for watching. If you found this conversation worth your time, consider subscribing to the channel. The links are given below. And there are more inspiring stories coming up. See you in the next one. Until next time, keep exploring.